The defense today, I mean, there were so many mistakes too, man. I mean, Cooper, I don't understand how he was so open time and time on third down. Every single time it was third and whatever, and you would just see him every single time, like no one nearby. I mean, Marcus Williams, like today, bro, I'm sorry, but you played like straight trash today. I gotta give you this one. You played like trash today. What is going on, Ravens flock? My name is Drastic, and I want to welcome you guys back to another video on our YouTube channel, Flock and Ravens. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about the disgusting ass game that we all just finished watching, going up against the Cleveland Browns. Now, if you're one of those fans that's looking for a video or a channel that's going to kiss the front office's ass or the coaching staff, this is not the video for you. It's not. If you're looking for a video or a channel that's going to give you a million reasons to why this loss does not fall on our players or coaching staff, this is not the channel for you. If you're looking for a video or a channel that is going to give you a million reasons to why our players didn't play that bad, this is not the video for you. Trust me, it's not. Because on this channel, we're going to hold our coaching staff accountable. We're going to hold our players accountable, all right, to the max. That's what we're going to do on this video and on this channel. So with that being said, let's begin with our coaching staff. Because after you listen to John Harbaugh's presser.
John, looked like you went away from Keaton Mitchell later in the game after an explosive first quarter. Was that just due to play calling, the game situation, or is he dealing with any injury or anything?
No, it's just kind of the way it went as far as the play calling. It wasn't a part of the plan or anything like that.
This is an issue that I've been saying on this channel that these Ravens have every single game. Every single game. Whenever something's working, we take them out of the game. If someone has a crazy game, we take them out and we try to do something different for whatever reason. I don't understand why we do that, but this is something that the coaching staff always does, right? In the past, this has been the case with Gus Edwards, right? Constantly. We constantly see this with Gus Edwards. He goes off in the game, we take him out, and then we start doing something else. We either put a different running back or we decide, you know what, we're going to start passing the ball. And this is the same thing that happened in this game. For one, we slowed down on the running plays, right? We weren't running as much. When we should have. We should have. Number two, Keaton Mitchell, for whatever reason, was matching up great against the Browns defense. He clearly was, right? And for whatever reason, they said, you know what? Nah, we're going to take him out. Now, maybe I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's because they're not trying to risk him getting injured for Thursday. Maybe they're like, all right, we already got some points out of him, a touchdown, some yards, this and that in the third. That could be why. But I can't really lean on that because this is something that we see all the time. This isn't the first time we're seeing this. This always happens with Gus Edwards or one of our receivers. They go off and the Ravens say, you know what? This is working. Let's take it out. Let's try something different. Even when we see first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth, it's not working. Instead of going back to what was working, we stick to whatever is not working. We stick to it. Going forward, we have to stop doing this. We have to. We cannot continue to keep defeating ourselves pretty much. Now, number two, this coaching staff, for the most part, I've been seeing improvement when it comes to keeping our team disciplined. But in this game, the coaching staff did a horrible job in getting our team prepared in this game. Now, this doesn't fully fall on the coaching staff, right? But it is part of their job to prep them to be disciplined in each and every game. And in this game, we just did not see them being disciplined at all. There were so many flags, unnecessary flags, all right? And this is something that you cannot do in the biggest stages. You cannot do this in the playoffs because it's going to set us back far. You guys remember, I think it was last year, there was a point where we were like third and like 10. We got a flag. Then we were like third and 15. We got another flag. Then we were 3rd and 20. We got another flag. Then we were 3rd and 30. Then we got another flag. Like, we ended up being like 3rd and 40 or something like that. But anyways, that is something that we have to fix immediately if we want to win many games going forward. We have to play disciplined. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? Now, moving on to the next topic. Lamar Jackson. I have to hold this man accountable. I have to, because on this channel, y'all know I'm always defending this man against anybody. Anybody.
You're lucky she even performed for you bastards! Leave Benny alone!
Right? But when he messes up, we have to hold him accountable as well. No one gets a pass on this channel. All right? If you mess up, you're going to get called out. And in this game, Lamar Jackson, I'm not going to name all the stuff he did right. They're not babies. I'm not going to baby any player. We don't need to remind them, oh, you did this good, you did that good, you did. We're not going to do that. Forget all that. We lost today. I'm not congratulating no one on anything. All right? I'm only going to point out all the negatives. You have to, because we have to fix these things going forward. Lamar Jackson was doing very good when it came to protecting the ball until this game. I don't remember how many interceptions you threw, but bro, you were not protecting the ball at all. At all. In the past, it was the fumbles were because the O-line, right? So I wasn't even holding you accountable for that. But in this game, my bro, you were reckless with the ball. You were underthrowing, overthrowing. Like, it was just ridiculous. I would look at some of these plays and it's like, what were you possibly seeing in that play that made you think, let me make that throw? It was just that far off. It was way off. All right. So I can maybe understand one, but bro, you had multiple horrible throws. All right. Now, some of them, it was like out of your control, right? That pass, they got deflected and they caught the ball, picked it, and it was a pick six. All right. You don't have full control over it, right? It's not your fault the guy patted it down. Maybe some could argue. Some could say, yeah, you could have avoided whatever. We're not going to discuss that. It is what it is, right? So we're not going to hold you to that one. But the others.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Now, I don't write down everything that happens in this game, and I'm not that good at remembering every single play that happens. So I don't know how many times you picked it off. I mean, you threw an interception or you missed certain players, but the one that really got me was that Zay Flowers pass.
Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
A lot of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. The one where Zay Flowers got the separation, but Lamar overthrew it. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't like by 20 yards. So, but the thing is, the way you overthrew him, it almost seems like that was a pass that I know for a fact Hollywood Brown would have caught, because he would have done that diving catch that he always did, right? I'm not gonna hold Zay Flowers to that because maybe that's not his style of playing, right? Maybe he's not used to making those diving catches. The reason why I'm going to hold Lamar more accountable on this play is because you practice with this guy every single day. So unless this man is constantly making these diving catches, why would you overshoot it like that and expect him to try to dive for it? I'm sure that's what he wanted him to do because it wasn't crazy far. I think he could have dove for it, but he didn't because, again, I don't think that's his style of play. Now, Rashad Bateman, he's a player that does that. He's done it before. But with Zay Flowers, I think his thing is just, I got to catch it, and it has to come like, he doesn't dive for it. I haven't seen really him diving for it. And let me know down in the comments if you guys seen him dive for the ball, right? I haven't seen that from him yet. Maybe it's something that could happen in the future. But as of now, you practice with him. There is no reason for you to overshoot it because he had the separation. Had you just made a simple over the shoulder, like put it right in the bread basket, that was a touchdown. That was 6 points that you left on that field. So that's the part that really pissed me off, because it's like you just missed 6 points, and then we had to settle for the field goal. And I believe that's when the field goal got blocked. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I don't write these things down, so I'm not sure, but I think that's the one that we didn't get it. Because of that, we had to kick the field goal and it got blocked. But those are the things that you should really know your players, know how they play, know what they like to do, know what they're going to do. Because there is the other thing with Rashad Bateman. You underthrew that like by a lot, and even the timing, it looked like it was way off. So I have to look back at that play. I'm not really sure, who was really at fault there, if it was Bateman or if it was you. But man, it was just a horrible game today, man. It was a horrible game. And I saw a lot of like you were running when you didn't really need to. I felt like the O-line was doing a pretty decent job in protecting, holding the pocket together, but you just kept like moving around too much. So that's another thing too. Like, we like the run and everything, but sometimes you just gotta take what the defense gives you. Now, speaking of the defense, the Ravens defense today, we started off hot. We started off very hot. And I said this, I think like a video or two ago, where our defense, we always play great like the first, second, even the third quarter. But for some reason, when it comes to the fourth quarter, I don't know what happens. But our defense just like goes to sleep. I don't know what it is. And I understand there was a lot of injuries. I understand that. But we dominated the Browns with a lot of these people who had to step up in this game. Y'all started in the week when we played the Browns near the beginning of the season. So it's not like y'all not able to do it. Y'all are more than capable of doing it. But for some reason, you guys did not show up today. And that's a huge, huge problem. You guys cannot pick and choose when y'all gonna show up. Y'all have to show up every single game, every single drive. Now, I understand that the offense wasn't really doing much, so you guys were probably tiring out or whatever, but it doesn't matter. You guys still, especially when we have a home game, you guys have to protect the bank. You guys cannot allow a team to leave our stadium with a win. You can't, especially a divisional opponent. Like, that's pathetic. I'm sorry, but it's not playing the Ravens way. Y'all have to play like Ravens. Y'all have to protect the bank, especially against the Browns, the Steelers, and the Bengals. You have to. This is the worst part about this loss. It was at home, and it was against a divisional opponent. Like, Roquan Smith, he knows what's the culture like, right? We have to protect the house. We have to. And today, the Ravens chose not to. They literally chose not to. Now, again, and I'm not here to really applaud them for the first half, because it's a full 60-minute game. So you can't just applaud them for the first 15, 20 minutes that they played. No, you have to play the whole 60 minutes. Lights out. When you're at home, you have to. You have to. So the defense today, there were so many mistakes too, man. Cooper, I don't understand how he was so open time and time on third down. Every single time it was third and whatever, and you would just see him every single time, like no one nearby. Marcus Williams, like today, bro, I'm sorry, but you played like straight trash today. I gotta give you this one. You played like trash today. Now, I'm a fan of Marcus Williams. I know there's a lot of fans out there that do not like Marcus Williams because how injury prone he is, whatever. But when he's healthy, for the most part, he plays very well. Let's not forget, like last season, it was almost every single game he was getting an interception. He was picking off whatever quarterback we were playing. until he got injured. Then we didn't see him anymore and whatever, right? So we know what he's capable of. But in this game, bro, you were just lost. I don't know what you were looking at, but there were times where I'm telling you, Cooper was wide open and you had your back towards him looking towards the end zone, and it's like what are you doing, my guy? Cooper makes the catch, you pat him down, like you don't tackle him. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. This is something that I don't know if like it's your hand still messed up, because I remember I don't know, you got like a pec injury or whatever, but I remember you weren't really able to tackle because of your hand. If you are still hurt, bro, get out the game. You're hurting us more than you're helping. If you're not able to play, get out of the game. You have to make the most out of your opportunities. There were just some of the missed tackles were just ridiculous, bro. Were ridiculous. The only player I really could honestly I was proud of today was Matabike and Clowney. They were having a great game today. Now, some of these horrible coverages does fall on the players, but it also falls on the coordinator. Now, for the most part, Mike is very great at calling plays, right? But today, for some reason, I didn't like a lot of the plays that were being called on defense. I did not. I was not a fan of it at all, right? And that's not to say that we need to let him go. Mike is a horrible coach. I don't believe so. I think he's very good. But today's game plan, I think we got to just rip that paper apart and throw it in the trash. Because for me, my personal opinion, it wasn't a great play call. So that's something that we have to improve. Going into Thursday's game, we cannot make those same play calls. You have to really see what the offense is doing, and you have to adjust. If something's not working, just like with the offense, you have to learn to adjust your game plan. You cannot stick to whatever is not working. You can't. So that's what I have to say about Mike McDaniel. Now, with what's his name? With Justin Tucker, I saw some people getting upset at the blocked field goal. That's not on Justin Tucker. I don't understand how people are getting upset at that. That does not fall on Justin Tucker. He has no control on covering or blocking the players. That was on Zeitler and Cleveland, I think. They got beat. If you look at the play again, they were both were holding this, and the player who I don't know who blocked it, but they were both holding. Zeitler had one hand on the guy, and Cleveland had the other hand on him. They were both holding him. They got beat. The guy just reached over and blocked the field goal. So that doesn't fall on Justin Tucker. I mean, some of these reactions are ridiculous, bro. They are ridiculous. So I'm sorry if y'all gonna unsubscribe because I don't agree that that blocked field goal is on Tucker. Go ahead and unsubscribe, but that does not fall on Tucker. There is no way that blocked field goal is Justin Tucker's fault. Now, in the past, yes, I could agree with you. Like, yo, he has to do better. You know, he's running out of passes or whatever. Fine, I'll give you that. For the other missed field goals, right, where it wasn't blocked, but he just missed it. Okay, I can agree with you, but not for this. It was blocked. That's not on him.
You're lucky she even performed for you bastards! Leave Benny alone!
Anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you guys my live reaction to this game. I'm going to keep talking about it throughout the whole week, what we need to improve on. And yeah, and also make sure to keep an eye out for the video. I'm going to be putting out a video on what's going on with the whole ticket giveaway thing. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers in order to give away 2 game tickets for this Thursday's game against the Bengals at M&T Bank Stadium. So if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel for a chance to win 2 game tickets to the game. All right, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about the game. Where do you think was the main issue in this whole game today? All right, and at the end of your comment, make sure to leave a hashtag flock gang. And with that, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Also, make sure to like and subscribe and share this channel with a family or friend, or just anyone who is a Ravens fan that wants to get connected with the flock. Send them our way. And with that, I'm gonna see you on the next video.